Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Malicious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the lady that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. This is going to be another one of my missing mysteries, so you all please take the messages that apply. Leave the ones that do not. Remember that this can apply to the past, the present, or the future as it relates to the person in which we are speaking of on today. Also, guys, even though this is a serious matter, it is a serious topic, I must say this is for your entertainment purposes only. I would ask that you all use your own discernment and govern yourselves accordingly. Okay, guys? So before we get any further into today's missing mysteries, we are going to go through my disclaimer, a little bit of what I've already shared with you all. But as I said, guys, I am your host, Poetic Psychic Pisces, High Priestess. I'm welcoming you to today's crime series, Missing Mystery. Okay, your support is definitely appreciated, guys. You can like, you can share, you can subscribe, you can send your super stickers, super thanks. However, if you would like to make a modest contribution to the channel by way of donation, you can do so through Cash App, which is $tipdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/add36diamonds. Okay, and if you have Zelle or anything like that, it's my email address, tiffanyziegler60@gmail.com. Okay, so I would like to share with you all the copyright disclaimer on today, guys. This commentary, as you can see scrolling at the bottom of the screen, is covered under the Fair Use Act of 1976 under Section 107, which allowance is made for the purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, okay, investigations, research, studies, and so forth, guys, okay? I am going to give general information about the missing person, okay, about the topic in general that has been made public knowledge, okay? And then I am going to go into my personal psychic investigation on the matter, okay? Which I have done multiple readings, a spirit reading, as well as gone through various different methods in an effort to get the answers surrounding this missing person, this missing mystery, guys, okay? So as I said, use your own discernment, govern yourselves accordingly, okay? As you can see at the bottom of the screen, this content is for the sole purposes of psychic investigations, criticism, comment, opinion, news reporting, teaching, education, and research, okay? And if at all possible, help those who are in authority, who are in power, who are investigating this matter, be able to bring justice to this missing person, or their families, or, you know, their loved ones, or what have you, so to help them close the case, okay? So, guys, without any further ado, we are going to get started, okay? Okay, guys, so as you can see, today's missing mystery is about a young man by the name of Sabastian Wayne Drake Rogers. He was born on December 7th of 2028, okay? He has been missing since February of 2026, 2024, okay? Sebastian is currently, well, was currently from Hendersonville, Summer County, Tennessee, okay? He is a Sagittarius, okay? His eyes are brown or hazel. His weight is about 120 pounds. His race is white. His hair is blonde or brown. His height is 5'5". His sex is male. Okay, he does have ties to Clarksville, Tennessee as well. Okay, and the only details as it relates to this situation, guys, here's some other images of him. Okay, but the only details here is that he was last seen on February 26th of 2024 in the area of Stafford Court, which is Hendersonville, Tennessee, guys. Okay. I did find this person on the FBI missing persons list. Okay, so obviously local and government, all the way up to the FBI, is in search of this individual. Okay, automatically when I seen him, I knew he had some type of disabilities. I have a child with disabilities myself. Okay, and that is clearly noted in the details. He do have a medical condition. Okay, he has a disability of autism. I found it very interesting. Okay, like you have to listen to the words that come out of people's mouth or how they word certain things. Okay, so number one, when I seen this, when I looked at him, I knew he had disabilities. Number one. Number two, as a mother with a child with disabilities, every parent, okay, when your child has disabilities, they need assistance in everything, just about. You understand what I'm saying? In every aspect of their life, they need assistance, number one, which means they often don't do anything or go anywhere by themselves, okay? They need assistance at home. They need assistance at school. And without a disability like autism, it was like, to me, I felt like it was least likely that, this was some runaway teen, or he took off and left on his own, even if it was a situation where he had wandered outside or something. Because with persons with disabilities, structure is very important for them, okay, as well as daily routines. Okay, they get used to their daily routine. They actually have dysfunctions. Some and even began to break down when they are off their scheduled routine in some type of way. So things that are familiar to them is very much important from one day to the next. You understand what I'm saying? So even if it was a situation like he wandered outside, okay, like if like going in his backyard was something he did all the time and he wandered out there by himself, or out the front door, because of his disability, one, he wouldn't have got away that fast. Two, he would have likely been found in his yard on his same block. You know what I'm saying? When people went to go look for him. So, automatically I'm like, who in the hell, what parent allows their child with disabilities just to, like, where was he at? You understand what I'm saying? For him to just have gone missing, because people with disabilities need assistance all the time. They have assistants at school. They have pairs. They have teachers' assistants, even like they have the teacher and teacher's assistants in the classrooms, as well as like the disability classrooms, the self-contained, what they call self-contained classrooms. The pairs actually work one-on-one with individual students who have severe disabilities and different things like that. Okay, who like technically need assistance with like everything. How to go from one class to the next, how to go to the lunch, how to go to the bathroom, where the bathroom is or whatever, where to go to get the bus home or, get off the, like the parents help them with everything. With certain persons, I have a child with disabilities, trust, I know this. So I'm like, where the hell was he? How do a young person with disabilities just disappear when they need assistance all the time? Okay. The other thing that like really kind of set off like, alarms in my mind was how they worded things. Okay. So as you can see here, it says Sabastian has a medical conditions, including autism, that may impair his ability to return safely without assistance. Return where? Why wouldn't you say return home safely? Return where? You understand what I'm saying? And that's another reason why, if his disability is so severe to impair him to the point where he wouldn't have the ability to make it back home on his own, that means he's the type of person with a disability who need assistance all day, every day, no matter where he was at school, on the buses. He would have written like a disability type of bus if he rode the buses or anything like that. Even those buses have the bus driver and driver assistants to help with the children on there with disabilities. At home, he would have needed assistance all day long. This boy should not have been left alone at any time, considering the fact of his disabilities. And then you say his disabilities of autism may impair his ability to return safely without assistance. Safely where? Home. They're not saying return safely home. You know what I'm saying? If your child was missing, you would want your child to return safely home. Why would they not word that in here? Okay, you know why? This is the reason why you have to listen to the words that's coming out of people's mouth, how people word things. They have no anticipation of him returning back home safely or even home. You understand what I'm saying? So already I'm irritated. I'm pissed off. I have a child with disabilities. Ain't no way. My daughter's 16 right now and still carries a stuffed bunny around. Okay. It's still very much like childlike because of her, and she has a mild case of autism, but she have other disabilities as well. ADHD, ODD, like all the other kind of stuff or whatever. So she needs assistance with everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? She wouldn't even with her disabilities, she don't have the mind to like a normal teenager. They would go outside by themselves. They would pick up the phone and call them friends by themselves. They might run away. They might skip a class. They might, do things that regular teenagers in their right mind would do, even if they're screwing up, making mistakes and doing things. A young person with disabilities, that's not in their mind like that. My daughter with disability, she wouldn't take off and go anywhere on her own. She just wouldn't. This boy didn't go anywhere on his own. He needs assistance. They're telling you, wherever he is, whatever has happened, he would need assistance returning safely. They don't say returning home, returning safely. Which means he would need assistance getting anywhere, going anywhere, coming anywhere. You understand what I'm saying? Which means wherever he's at, however he left, wherever he's gone, he had assistance getting there. This is what pisses me off. Okay? And when it comes to authority, these people who have these, I don't see authority figures as, they're not incompetent. These people aren't stupid. And because I know you're not incompetent, because I know you're not illiterate, and because I know you're not stupid, it pisses me off that you, because it makes me wonder who's holding you back. Because I know you're not incompetent, you're not illiterate, you're not stupid, you're not ignorant. Your investigation tingly senses ought to be going the fuck off. Something is wrong with this person. Who was the last people he would? Those are the people you need to be talking to. The only people you need to be talking to, because they know exactly what the fuck happened to this boy. Period. Period. Point blank. He has been missing since February. A young boy with disabilities. It is fucking August. He is the chances of him being alive, which I know the truth, but the chances of, just for the sake of telling you right now, the chances of him being alive with a disability, having a disability so severe that you need assistance in everything, is least likely for him to be alive. And I know they know this. Unless he's being hostage or held captive some fucking where, but he would have even needed assistance in that. They should be interrogating and grilling the fuck out of last people he was with. Who was he with last? Was he at school last? Was he at home last? Was he at church last? Was he at a facility that, you know, help like a day facility for young people with disabilities? Where was he at the fuck last? Because those people know exactly where he's at. You need to understand, people with certain disabilities, depending on how severe their disabilities are or whatever, there's a lot of things that people do every day that they don't do, may not ever do, like drive, like cook their own meals, like set their own appointments, like you know, different things like that. Not doing any of those things on their own. My daughter has disabilities, and I can't even allow her to use things with chemicals in it, household products, because of her disability. It's a lot of things that people with disabilities and parents who have children with disabilities fucking know this. How do you just lose your child with fucking disabilities of this severity? Okay. This is what pisses me off. I believe the authorities know more than what they're saying, because this is all the information that they get. Okay. He was last seen on February 26, 2024. They don't even tell you where he was last seen. Where was he last seen? Where's the other information? He was last seen at home. He was last seen at school. He was last seen in his front yard. He was last seen at the neighbor's house. He was last seen at the park. He was last seen at the community center. Where the fuck was he last seen? You know this. This is a child with disabilities who need assistance all day, every day. Where was he last seen at on that day? With who on that day? He was last seen on February 26th of 2024 in the area of Stafford Court. The area of what? Tennessee is huge. The area of what? Stafford Court has got to be huge. The area of what? The area of the grocery store parking lot, the area of the schoolyard, the area of his backyard, the area of what? Last seen where? Hendersonville, Tennessee. It's all the details they have. But you know, because you got this information from somebody. Likely the person who's the last person who fucking seen him, because you know to the T what the fuck he had on that damn day. Black sweatshirt and sweatpants. Black square framed glasses. So somebody was with him when he was last seen. He was with someone in particular. He was at somewhere in particular, and you're leaving that the fuck out. Who should be your prime fucking suspect? Because this boy who need assistance doing everything, you just said he can't even safely make it back home his damn self. He need assistance with everything. So he didn't leave. He didn't disappear by his damn self. You know every damn thing he had on that damn day. You know the day that he went missing. You know the area he was the fuck in. But that's all the information you get. Besides the fact that he has a disability of autism and other medical conditions that may impair his ability to return safely. Return safely to fuck where? Where do you want him to return safely to? The police department? Return safely home? Return safely to school? Return safely to the neighbor's house? Return safely to his friends? Where do you want him to return safely to? They left out a whole lot of fucking information, and it's pissing me off. Because these are people not stupid. They're not dumb. They don't have the positions that they have for no fucking reason at all. Which leads me to believe you're leaving things out on purpose, or you covering shit up. Trying to bamboozle the fucking community. But you can't play me. Because this is fuckery. My child was missing. This would not even fly to fuck with me. When I looked at this flyer, this would not fly with me. Why? Because I'm gonna tell you, oh, my child was last with me, and we were at this store at this time, in this place, on this day. I turned around in this area, turned back around in this area, and the child was gone from this area. This is exactly what they had on. I want my child to return back home to me safely. Like, you understand what I'm saying? As a parent, you give all that fucking information when something like this is happening, when your child the fuck is missing. This is not acceptable. Some shit being covered up. Because these people are not stupid. I refuse to believe that they're stupid, that they're dumb, that they're ignorant, that they're unintelligent, that they're insufficient fucking detectives, that they don't know what they're doing. I refuse to believe that, because I don't believe that they would be on that level and have the jobs that they have. I know they got good common fucking sense. Then people got to go through a whole lot of training to get the positions that they have, especially when you make it to like detectives and agents and different shit like that. This is bullshit. If I know this is bullshit, they should know this is bullshit. And it pisses me off. And nobody can even make it seem like, oh, he's a teenager, he ran away. You just said he need assistance getting home safe, or you don't even say getting home, getting back safely. Returning safely is the word you use. Which means he couldn't have ran away on his own. He would have needed assistance to even do that. And because of his disabilities, he wouldn't have the mind like some out of control teen, or fast, a hot in the tail teen, run away with the girlfriend or the boyfriend or their friends, trying to go have a little fun for a little while. He is incapable of even having a job, getting to and fro on his own, or anything. So he wouldn't have the mind to run away and be out in the streets hustling somebody. He has no way to take care of himself. If he takes regular medication, he's without his medication all these days he's been gone. Suffering with his disability. There's other shit going on that has had to happen to this boy for him to be missing. And it pisses me off. Because any parent with a child with disabilities who's got an ounce of common fucking sense, no, this should not happen. This should least likely to happen with a child with disabilities. Because they're assisted everywhere, in everything. Whoever he was last with is responsible, should be held responsible for his disappearance. Is it the parents? Is it friends? Is it neighbors? Is it school? Is it grandparents? Is it in who? He was with somebody before he mysteriously disappeared. So they didn't came back from the dead and disappeared his ass or something. This has pissed me off severely. Okay. Look at him. He did not disappear on his own. Okay. And then and then there was like other things, and I was like when I was looking at the details of him, Like they say his eyes are brown or hazel. Which one the fuck is it? Why don't his parents know exactly what the hell he looks like? His hair is blonde or brown. They're two different fucking colors. Is his hair blonde or brown? Did you dye his hair? Because I didn't go from blonde hair to brown hair. And who dyes a young person's hair with disabilities? He didn't do so on his own. But you can look at these two different pictures. Here, he literally looks like he's got brown hair. Here, it clearly looks like he's got blonde hair. But at the time of his disappearance, when you were creating this flyer, how come you don't know what color his damn hair was? Like, it's stupid. That's like somebody's child going missing and saying, you know, if this is a brown-skinned child saying their hair is black or brown. Which one is it? Is it black or is it brown? It's green or purple. Which the fuck when it, you know what color they damn hair was when they went the hell missing? Y'all, these people done pissed me off to the damn 10th degree, okay? But that's what's going on here, y'all. So we are going to get into this missing mystery for Sabastian Wayne Drake Rogers, okay? And we're gonna see what's going on here, guys, okay? Okay, guys, so hopefully you all can see clearly as I do this reading, okay? Now, I said all that because out of all the work that I started on working on this last night, out of all the work that I've done thus far, I know what happened. I know who's involved. And what pisses me off about this, y'all, is so severe. And it pisses me off because nothing is going to be done. Nothing is going to be done because of who's involved. And because the powers that be cover for these type of people. Okay. Now, I will say this. As a psychic investigator, like I give everybody, first of all, I give everybody surface level respect. So I want to tell the family, the friends, the loved ones of Sabastian Rogers, I offer them my condolences. Okay? But when I do these psychic investigations, my sole concern is the victim and getting the truth and the clarity out, no matter where that truth and clarity leads me. I don't know these people personally from Adam. I have no reason to dislike you. I have no reason to lie on you. I have no reason to make this up. Nobody has paid me to say anything in particular or anything. That's the reason why I asked y'all to use your own discernment. And that's also the reason why I have to tell you all that even though this is a serious matter, even though this is not funny to me, even though I don't feel like this is entertaining to me, I have to tell you that this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay? But when I do these psychic investigations, I have to look into everything and everybody. So if you are in the category of somebody that I have to bring up, somebody that I have to question, it's not because I have any personal vendetta against you. It's not because I have any harsh feelings personally against you. See, when things like this happen, a lot of people want to know the truth. You want what's real. You want clarity. But people have to be careful what they ask for and what they really want, because it's a lot of people that don't really want truth and clarity. Because the truth and clarity can be ugly. It can be mean. It can be disgusting. It could be flabbergasting. It can be shocking. When you really get to breaking things down and looking into things. See, some people would be like, oh, I want the truth. I want clarity. What happened to my loved one? But you want surface level shit. If you come to somebody like me, you want me to either tell you where this person is at, if this person is alive or deceased, and that's about it. You don't want me to tell you what was going on with them leading up to their disappearance, what was happening in their life, what was going on with the people all around them, who it was that actually did anything to them, if anything to them, where they are, how they got where they are, what happened to them in detail. And that's how I work. And that's what gets ugly. And in this situation, it got real fucking ugly. And I'm going to tell you, there's people that's matter-of-factly going to be called out. And you may not like it. But this is the truth and the clarity that my spirit guides have given me. And some of these things, it's a lot. But some of these things I will go back over and I will show you. So you can see for yourself how I got the answer. And we can clarify again to make sure I got the right answer on some of these things, especially when certain people are being called out. There are certain persons in particular that it pisses me off that I cannot call their name. I can tell you what position they're in, and you know, the field in which they work in and things like that. But because of who they are, I can't call their name. And that's what pisses me off when it's people, and that's the person that people like the powers that be would cover the fuck up. And that's what pisses me off about situations like this. But if you have common sense and you're able to fit that piece of the puzzle in there, I'll give you every clue, every detail that you need to know exactly who it is. Okay? And I'm referencing someone in particularly in government. But it's a whole lot of other strings attached to the situation. Okay? So I'm going to start off with the spirit reading. Okay? Now, the spirit reading is where I ask, after looking at the very vague details, you see what I have to work with here. It's all the information on the FBI's website that they give about the situation. Who he is, when he was born, when he went missing, you know, date of birth, eyes, weight, race, hair, height, sex. Any remarks, details, what he was wearing, what he went missing, and any other information like disabilities and things like that. That's all I had to go on. From there, I began to make a list of questions to begin to narrow down what happened to him. Question number one, for instance, is, did he run away? Okay. When I do my spirit readings, I'm asking a direct question to spirit, okay, to get a yes or a no answer. If I feel the person that I'm talking about is in my energy, I can call on them and directly ask them. Basically meaning if I feel the person is deceased. Now I'm going to tell y'all something else before I started. When I do these, I instantly feel something. I instantly see something when I do these things. Whether the person is just missing and you know, something has happened, or whether the person is deceased. Okay? From the moment that I looked at this, I seen black. It was like a black hole. It was like a void. It was like nothingness. It was like isolation, solitude, silence. And for a while, I'm like, I felt like something was making me feel like I felt like, well, maybe he's not deceased, but like, why is he surrounded in darkness? Somebody was blocking me instantly, intuitively, psychically, from seeing what went on with him. And so, like I told you, I started on this last night. I had to sleep on it. I didn't go to bed. It was like 4 something this morning when I got up, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lay down and I'm gonna come back and see what else. And this is when I started getting other things. I started seeing things. Okay, I'm seeing like some type of a plane, like a helicopter or a chopper, like something. I believe that was like maybe when they were searching for him, like maybe when there may have been some type of search and rescue like type of thing when he first was reported missing or something, or what have you. But then I'm still seeing black. It's dark around him. Somebody is still trying to keep me from seeing what went on with him. And it's so interesting because I don't usually get that. So I was like, okay, maybe he's not deceased. Maybe somebody's got him somewhere, and like it's dark around him. There's darkness there or whatever. But like, even when I began to see other images of him, it's like I see an image of him or another child or something, but I believe it's him. And it feels to me like, it's outside, and he's pointing somewhere to me. It feels outside. Like, I don't know how to explain this to you. Imagine what you're outside, wherever you at, what outside look like. Like wherever you at, whether it's outside your home, you should know by memory what it looks like. Outside your job, outside wherever. You know by memory what it looks like. In the daytime, you went out there, you know what it looks like. Imagine that image, but darkness. I'm talking about darker than like at nighttime dark. I'm talking about just like, imagine that area in pitch black. That's how I see this. But I am seeing imagery. I'm seeing him. I don't know if he's sitting on something. He's low to the ground, like on the ground, low to the ground. And he's pointing at somewhere that looks like it's towards the ground. But y'all need to understand what I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing black. Like it's black. I see the imagery, but it's black. It's never been like that. Usually when I see a vision of something, an imagery of something, I'm seeing it vividly, even in color, like how it would be if I was actually there. Somebody is still trying to shield, like cloak this energy with like darkness, blackness, like, and that's what's around him. It's like dark, it's sinister, it's evil, it's wicked. Everything is black. Even when I seen the helicopter thing, and like I think they used in a search and rescue thing, I'm even seeing it pitch black. I'm not seeing any wording on the plane. I'm not seeing any, you know what I'm saying? It just looks black. Just, you know how what is it called? Like a silhouette image look? Like you're seeing that image of that thing, but it looks black, just like a silhouette. That's how I'm seeing this. And I've never had visions of these things like that. But last night when I started this, it was just black. Just imagine, like, you know, when you close your eyes and you see black, like darkness, unless some scenery, some vision of some kind come to you. That's how I'm seeing it. At least that's how I started. But today I began to see, as I worked on this, began to start seeing other little things. Okay. So let's get into the spirit reading. Okay, guys. I hope y'all ready. Especially when it comes to the authorities. Okay. I ask if Sabastian ran away. I gotta know. I asked, was Sabastian Rogers lured away by someone? I gotta know. I asked, did Sabastian Rogers get lost, like, you know, on his own, like he wandered off and got lost or something? I gotta know. Okay. I asked, did someone hurt, harm, or endanger him in any type of way? I got a yes. I asked, was Sabastian Rogers being bullied? I got a yes. I asked, did a hate crime take place? Was a hate crime committed against Sabastian Rogers? I got a yes. I asked if Sabastian is alive. I got a no. I got, is Sabastian Rogers deceased? I got a yes. Okay. And you know, for some of you all, you might be wondering, like, if you just asked if they were alive, why are you asking if they're deceased? I ask like the opposite question just to make sure for sure I'm getting the right answer, because if I would have got like the same answer of both of them, I need to go back and because something is wrong. Okay, so I do that on purpose just to be sure. I asked, was Sabastian Rogers attacked by animals? I gotta know. Humans, yes. Okay. I asked, was Sabastian Rogers being abused by anyone? I got a yes. I asked, does Sabastian Rogers' friends know his whereabouts? I got to know. I asked, do Sabastian Rogers' family know of his whereabouts? I got a yes. I asked, did an adult injure Sabastian Rogers? I got a yes. I asked, do the school staff know what happened to him? I got to know. I asked, was Sabastian Rogers sold? I got to know. I asked, was Sabastian Rogers trafficked? I got to know. I asked, was the family, if he has family who was involved in his disappearance? I got a yes. Okay. I asked if Sabastian Rogers is still in Tennessee. I got a yes. I asked about if there was someone wealthy. Spirit tells me there's someone wealthy of elite status that's connected to the family, partnered with the family of some kind. I got a yes. And they're involved in this as well. I asked if there's police involvement on a local level. I got a yes. Okay. But the police involvement is due to a cover-up. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that it wasn't like a police officer that like actually harmed him, injured him, like did something to him that caused his disappearance or death or anything like that or whatever. I got a no on that, but there's either a specific police officer or maybe the local police maybe was told to stand down on a situation or something, but there's police involvement. But the police's involvement is because of a cover-up, okay? I asked, was there another authority figure who was involved in what happened to Sabastian Rogers? I got a yes, okay? I asked, And this goes back to, did an adult injure him? And I got a yes. So then I asked, does Sabastian Rogers know the adult who injured him? I got a yes. Okay. I asked, was it a teacher? I got a no. I asked a pastor. I got a no. I asked a sitter. I got a no. I asked family. I got a yes. I asked of authority figure. I got a yes. Okay. Whew. My spirit guides tell me that Sabastian was being molested or raped or forced into sexual contact with someone. I got a yes. Okay. Now I feel like this was like I don't feel like this happened on the day. I'm not really sure if this happened on the day of his disappearance or when he went missing. I feel like this was something that was going on prior to him going missing and disappearing. Okay. He was being molested by someone, raped by someone, forced into sexual contact by someone prior, like was leading up to him going missing. Okay. I asked if Sabastian Rogers is hidden or buried somewhere. I got a yes. I asked, was he hidden or buried at home? I got a no. I asked, was he hidden or buried somewhere close to home? I got a yes. Okay. Oh, my spirit guides tell me that the family allowed the wealthy elite person who is in authority to molest and rape Sabastian Rogers. Okay, this was something that was like ongoing, like that was going on prior to Sabastian going missing. Okay, he was being molested and or raped by a wealthy elite person who is in authority, and the family allowed this. Okay, for financial gain, financial purposes. It's what I understand. Okay. Spirit also tells me that Sabastian Rogers was like taken to a hotel before, like there was like hotel occurrences, which I got a hit on, which was a yes. Okay, where these molestation, sexual encounters took place. Spirit is saying, but I also got a hit on like him being taken to like some type of social gatherings, parties, amongst like whoever this wealthy elite person is that's in authority, like goes through some type of gatherings, get-togethers, parties. I feel like these are like sex parties or something like that. And I'm seeing like even other young people there or something like that or what have you. But there was like a specific coincidence of him being taken to a hotel and some type of molestation or rape or forced sexual contact was going on with him, with that wealthy elite person who's in authority, Spirit is saying. Okay. My spirit guides tell me that this wealthy elite person who is in authority was paying the family to abuse Sabastian Rogers, which I got a yes on. Okay. Now this brings it up to date because this is the problem that caused Sabastian to go missing in the first place. Sebastian began to act out, like rebel in some type of way. He either speak out about what was being done to him, or he threatened to tell or something, like threatened to tell, rebel, or speak out. Spirit is telling me that is the reason why he went missing. Okay. Spirit in it, which is the Spirit told me, yes, that's the reason why they had to get rid of him. That's the reason why he went missing, because Sabastian began to rebel or act out or speak out, I'm hearing, or threaten to tell about what was happening to him. Okay. I asked my spirit guides, was Sebastian's death a murder? Like, was he murdered? Was it an accident? I asked, was it an accident? I got a no. I asked, was he murdered? I got a yes. Okay. Again, Spirit tells me that he was buried. My spirit guides tell me he's buried in a wooded area, like in the woods, okay? And this wooded area is close to home, Spirit is saying. The wealthy elite person who is in authority, who is in some type of collaboration or partnership with Sabastian Rogers' family, this person works for the government, okay? I can tell you this person works for the government. I can tell you this person is a higher ranking official in government. I can tell you that this person is so high ranking official in government. This person would be the person that could call the police chief and tell them to stand down on certain things in an investigation of any kind. Okay, that's as much as I can tell you about that person. Okay, this and y'all need to pay attention to the subliminal of gov. Okay, when I say government official, gov is an important factor as to who that person is exactly. Okay, this government, this wealthy elite person in authority, in power, this government official convinced the family to kill Sabastian for speaking out about him, okay, and what happened to him. Okay, my spirit guides tell me that Sabastian's family was involved in killing him. Okay, my spirit guides also tell me that the family was paid a large amount of money for the sacrifice of their son. Okay, I then asked about Sabastian Rogers' cause of death. As was it drugs or poison? I gotta know. As was there strangulation? I gotta know. I asked, was he beat to death? I gotta know. I asked, was he stabbed? I gotta know. I forgot to write that down. I asked, was he shot? I got a yes. Okay, my spirit guides told me it was a single shot, like a kill shot. But it was a single shot. Okay, and my spirit guides also tell me he was dismembered. Okay, so his body was mutilated. He was cut up. He was dismembered in some type of way. Okay, my spirit guides tell me that it was the father who made the decision. It was the father who shot Sabastian Rogers, as well. It was the father who buried him. Okay. Again, I already went over this part with you all. Sabastian Rogers was being taken, like, there was like some instances where he was taken like to hotels, and this molestation, this rape, these sexual encounters would take place with this wealthy elite government official. Okay, but he was also taken to some type of social gatherings or parties. Okay, during the time of his sexual abuse, okay, which my spirit guides clarified. Okay, at these social gatherings, parties, there were multiple persons that had their way with him sexually. Okay, my spirit guides tell me that Sabastian Rogers endured satanic ritual abuse. Okay, but because of his disabilities, they didn't put him under mind control. He wasn't like under mind control. I feel like he was being controlled, but as far as any, I gotta know on mind control. Okay. My spirit guides tell me that he was specifically targeted because of his disabilities. Okay. I believe they thought because of his disabilities that he would stay quiet, or he wouldn't tell anybody, you know, or what have you. My spirit guides do tell me that he was given medication to alter his mind in some type of way, which to me, that is mind control. But he was given some type of medication to alter his mind in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion, maybe to make him forget these things, or either make him not just speak about these things or whatever. But he was given some type of medication to alter his mind in some type of way. Okay, he was specifically targeted because of his disabilities, which he he was an easy target because of his disabilities. Okay, he endured satanic ritual abuse. Okay, sexual abuse. Okay. My spirit guides also tell me that the father was dealing with some type of, he's got something, there's something weird with him, okay, with his job, with money, okay. There was also problems, fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, disagreements, misunderstandings within the marriage between the mother and the father here, okay. They could actually be getting a divorce, going through a divorce, or maybe the divorce is already final, but I got a hit on problems in the marriage, getting a divorce, also problems on the job, and problems with money as it relates to the father, okay? My spirit guides also tell me that the family was burdened with Sabastian Rogers because of his disabilities, burdened with having to provide him with so much assistance, having to take care of him, and different things like that. They were burdened with him, okay? I asked, because this was going on with Sabastian, I asked about his siblings. Was any of his siblings, if he had any siblings, or if was any of his siblings been abused? And I got no, okay? I asked if the siblings, the mother or the father, know what happened to Sabastian Rogers, and I got a yes on all of them. The siblings, the mother, the father, basically everybody in his immediate household knows what happened to Sabastian Rogers, okay? Now, I will say this, because there is a high-ranking, wealthy, elite government official and authority who is involved. This family is being watched. This family is being stalked, mainly to make sure that they don't speak, or watching their movements and different things like that, okay? Also, like I said, it was this wealthy, elite government official that pressured this family to do something about Sabastian, to get rid of Sabastian, to keep him from speaking out anymore as to what happened to him or about them in particular, okay? My spirit guides do tell me that Sabastian Rogers was killed at home, okay? He was dismembered and his body was moved to be buried, okay? That's the spirit reading, guys. I know that was hard for everybody to hear, okay? For the loved ones, for the family members who have no involvement in any of this, who this information would come as a shock or a surprise, I do apologize once again. I have nothing against your family. I have no reason to make up these things or to lie or, you know, or be against y'all in any kind of way. I would much rather this be something else. I would have much rather him to wandered outside and got lost in the woods and tripped and fell and somehow got hurt. Like, that would have been easier to deal with, okay? And I promise you, if it was anything else, anybody else, I would tell you. It doesn't matter if it was the cat down the road that attacked him, or if it was the creepy neighbor a few doors down, I would have told you. You know, you understand what I'm saying? If it had been somebody at the school, if it had been one of his peers, another student, anything, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how the situation go. I would have told you exactly like that. You know what I'm saying? It just gets difficult when it end up being people that you're familiar with or that you know, for anybody who may hear this, okay? So this isn't in no disrespect, but at the same time, when I do these psychic investigations, like I told you, is to provide justice and truth and clarity for the victim. They are my main concern, okay? Other people's groups, ego or hurt feelings or whatever is not my major concern here. It's about this victim who is not getting justice, who is still being deemed as missing, and who hasn't had been found or had a proper burial, or, you know what I'm saying, that was just discarded like they were nothing. And this person was something. They were a person. They were somebody who should not have gone missing, number one, should not have been treated this way, number two, okay? And, you know, whoever the situation leads to that has something to do with this, then that's what I'm going to tell you, okay? So, hopefully you all can see this. Let me try to, can y'all see any better? I tried to adjust this light so maybe you all can see this a little better, okay? Here in front of me, I have a spirit board here, okay? I have the zodiac signs is in one circle. There's a series of numbers in the next circles. There's the days of the week in the next circle. And there are answers like no, maybe yes, rephrase. And again, no, maybe yes, rephrase in the middle circle, okay? I'm going to clarify some of these answers again for you so you can see for yourself, okay? This is what I'm using here, okay? Can you see this? Oh, there it goes. This is what I'm using here, okay? It is going to, this is controlled not by me, okay? But by spirit, okay? There's energy, okay, that moves this, okay? So let me move this out the way, okay? On this board, forwards and backwards, okay? So basically, if it's rocking like this, if you see it rock forwards and backwards like this, that is a no, okay? If you see it rock side to side like this, that is a yes, according to this board that I'm using here. I actually have another board and it's the opposite way, but I'm asking spirit according to the spirit board that I'm using here, okay? Hold on, guys. Let's move some of this because I want to see if I can do this close enough so you can see. I don't know if y'all can see it really clearly at a distance. Okay, so I'm gonna try to see if I can do it like this. That way y'all can see, you know, what it's doing exactly. Because I'm not really sure how well y'all can see with me doing it over the board, which I like to do it over the spirit board to know exactly what answer I'm getting or not. Okay, we're gonna see like this. Okay, so let me go back and ask. Let's start with this. Okay. First of all, archangels, guardian angels, divine spirit, universe, I come in peace, I come in love, I come in light. Most High God, divine ancestors, Holy Spirit, please give me clear and accurate messages as it relates to Sabastian Rogers. According to the spirit board that I'm using, please rock forwards and backwards for no, left to right for yes. Okay. Spirit, was there a wealthy, elite person in authority who was in collaboration with Sabastian Rogers' family? Y'all probably can't see the pendulum shaking, but it's shaking, okay? Which means it's trying to give me an answer. Spirit, was there a wealthy, elite person in authority who is in collaboration or partnership with Sabastian Rogers' family? It is rocking left to right, yes, but very slowly. Spirit, can you show me, give me a clearer answer so those who are watching can see? Was there a wealthy, elite person in authority, in power, who is in collaboration or partnership with Sabastian Rogers' family? That is a yes, y'all. Hopefully you can see it rocking. Spirit, is this person, is this wealthy, elite person in authority someone who is high-ranking in government? Is this someone high-ranking in government? That is a yes. Can y'all see that? I really hope y'all can see that. Okay, so we're going to get a still again, and I'm going to ask the next question. Spirit, is this a wealthy, elite person in authority who is high-ranking in government, the same individual who was molesting, raping, abusing Sabastian Rogers? Is this the same wealthy, elite person in power who was abusing Sabastian Rogers? It's rocking. Yes, guys. Okay. Can you give me a clear answer, Spirit? Sebastian, if you're here, can you move the pendulum? That's a yes, guys. Okay. Hopefully y'all can see that. I'm gonna bring it up here some so y'all can see a little closer. Okay. Let's get it still. Spirit, is Sebastian Rogers' family aware of what happened to him? Please rock forwards and backwards for yes, left to right for no. Does Sebastian Rogers' family know what happened to him? Or excuse me, rock forwards and backwards for no, left to right for yes. Does Sebastian's family know what happened to him? Can you give me a clear answer? Is that a yes? It's rocking yes, guys. I'm going to try to see if it'll move faster. Is Sebastian Rogers' family involved with his disappearance, with his death? That is a yes. Okay. Spirit, did the wealthy elite person who's in authority, that's high-ranking government, force, encourage, or tell Sebastian Rogers' family to kill him in order to cover up the crime of abuse? Did the person, the wealthy elite person in power and authority that works for the government, tell Sebastian's family to get rid of him, to kill him, and in order to cover up the abuse? That is a yes, guys. Can you give me a little clearer answer so everybody can see? That is a yes. So I'm going to ask something off just a little bit. Spirit, was it Sebastian's siblings that killed him? Was it Sebastian's siblings that killed him? You see a change on its own? Now it's rocking now. The siblings are aware of what happened to him, but they did not kill him. Spirit, was it Sebastian's mother that killed him? Was Sebastian's mother the one who killed him? No. Was Sebastian's mother the one who killed him? No. Spirit, was it Sebastian's father who killed him? Was it Sebastian's father who killed him? You see it slowing down. Was it Sebastian's father who killed him? Is Sebastian's father responsible for his death? Now it's rocking yes. Spirit, was it Sebastian's father who shot him? Yes. Did Sebastian's father dismember his body? Yes. Did Sebastian's father also the person who buried him? Yes. Spirit, was Sebastian's death an accident? Was Sebastian's death an accident? You see it change up on its own? No. Was Sebastian's death murder? Was Sebastian's death murder? Was Sebastian's death murder? Was it murder? Did it change up again? Now it's rocking yes. He was murdered. Okay. Let's see what else I want to clarify for you all so you can see how I got the answer. Okay. And what the answers that you just seen is the same answers that was on every question that I asked here, guys. Okay. Spirit, Spirit, are the local police involvement in this case to cover it up? Like, is there police involvement cover up? Is there a police involvement cover up in this case, Spirit, as it relates to Sabastian Rogers? Yes. There is a cover up by the police. Okay. Spirit, can you please clarify for us, leading up to when Sabastian went missing, was he being molested, raped, or forced into any sexual contact? Let's get this still. Was Sabastian Rogers being molested, raped, or forced into sexual contact? Was Sabastian Rogers being molested, raped, or forced into sexual contact with any persons? That is a yes. Spirit, did any of this molestation, rape, or sexual assault happen at home? Did any of the rape, molestation, or sexual assaults happen at home? That is a no. The family, Spirit, did the family allow this wealthy elite person to take Sabastian places to molest him, to rape him, or sexually assault him? Yes. The family allowed somebody else to do this outside the home, but it was not being done in the home. Spirit, let's get it clear again. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, did Sabastian begin to speak out or say that he was going to tell? Did Sabastian begin to speak out or say that he was going to tell? Did Sabastian rebel, begin to speak out, or say he was going to tell? Yes. Spirit, was Sabastian Rogers' family burdened with him because of his disabilities? Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, was Sabastian ever taken to any type of gatherings, get-togethers, or parties for sexual assaults of any kind? Was Sabastian ever taken to any type of gatherings, get-togethers, or parties for sexual assault of any kind? Can you give us a clear answer? Yes. Did he attend these gatherings, parties, or get-togethers with the wealthy elite person in power that was also sexually assaulting him? Yes. Spirit, at these gatherings, were there other people who sexually had their way with Sabastian Rogers? Yes. Okay, guys. So that's how I do my spirit reading. That's how I came to the conclusion with these answers that I got. So this is not the answers that I wanted them to be. This is not something I fabricated, made up. Okay. or what have you. Those are the answers that I got. And the things that I just asked you and showed you the answers to are the same answers that we went through when I just read them off to you. Okay? So, guys, let's get into the tarot. Okay? I'm going to use my crime scene deck here. Okay? Spirit is saying that important details are not being revealed to the public at this time, Spirit is saying. Okay? Spirit also is saying that someone coerced the killer into murdering the victim. Okay? So, someone bribed, coerced, tempted, persuaded, okay, the killer into murdering the victim. That wealthy man in power, okay? Spirit says money may be involved here, okay? Yeah. Because the family was paid for the sacrifice of their son, okay? His abusers wanted him eliminated to prevent him from speaking out. Not to mention, the family was burdened with him and the responsibility of taking care of him because of all of his disabilities. Okay? Spirit is saying, take a closer look at one of the suspects here. Okay? So there's a lot of people who are involved, who know what happened to Sabastian Rogers. Okay? Who went along with this plot, this plan, this scheme, this setup. Okay? And again, Spirit is saying multiple people were involved in the crime. Okay? So we're going to get some further clarification for the situation, guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. That is your free way of showing your support. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. Okay. So to clarify, important details are not being revealed to the public. I have trapped here. Okay. Somebody may feel trapped in some type of way, stuck, restricted, unable to move, unable to do anything. Okay. Or somebody is in that energy. You see how this person look? This is a dog here, but you see how it looks like they're behind bars, how they're caged in some type of way. Okay, some type of important details are not being revealed to the public. Okay, because someone is trapped in something. Okay, I feel like this may be like, especially if there's some type of a cover up that is going on within government, this person can feel trapped. They can feel stuck. Okay, they're not able, they know information that they're not able to reveal or let the public know. Okay, to clarify, someone coerced the killer into murdering the victim. We have accomplice, partner in crime here. Okay. To clarify, money may be involved. We have justice here. So this justice lets me know that there's somebody in government, somebody in authority, somebody who works for the justice system, the legal system, the government, okay, who may have been the one who paid these monies, okay, in this situation here, okay? Take a closer look at one of the suspects here. We have jealousy here, okay? So some type of jealousy played a role, okay, tied into the disappearance of Sabastian. Okay. To clarify, multiple people involved in the crime. We have organized crime here. Okay. So this was very strategic, planned, plotted, schemed, set up, organized crime. Okay. Let me move this over here, guys. I'm seeing here some extra messages here as to what was going on with Sabastian. Caregiver, motel, hotel, and abuse, neglect came out. There was a caregiver. Whoever his caregiver was taking him to some type of motel or hotel to be abused. Like he was being neglected and left there to be abused. Okay. And to clarify caregiver, motel, hotel with abuse and neglect, we get fulfilling a fantasy. He was being used for sexual favors. Also, that was what was going on leading up to him going missing. Okay, tapping into what occurred when he went missing, like when he went missing or why he went missing, we get dismemberment, home, missing. Okay, his caregiver is the one who murdered him, is the one who dismembered his body. This all happened at home. Spirit is saying, and now he's missing. He's missing because he was killed, he was dismembered, and he's now missing to cover up this abuse and this neglect that is going on here. Okay? Yeah, to clarify, dismemberment, home, and missing, we get betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. Okay? Bottom of the deck, Spirit is saying a closer observation of the victim's living space may provide clues. I'm telling you. This is why I don't understand. This is how I know a cover up is going on. Okay, I feel like they're just doing their due diligence in running a missing person, you know what I'm saying, to make it appear like they're doing a real fucking investigation, but they know good and damn hell well shit ain't right. You best believe if me and my daughter are sitting at home right the hell now, and then all of a sudden I call the police and I'm like, oh my God, she's not here. You best believe they're going to give me the third damn degree. Why? This was the last place that she was at. Why? I was the last person that she was sitting with that seen her the fuck alive. They would ride my ass like fucking Seabiscuit. Why in the hell isn't this being done in this case? A closer observation of the victim's living space may provide clues, okay? Yeah, blood spatter, considering the fact that he was murdered and dismembered at home before his body was moved and buried elsewhere. Okay? Bottom of the deck, we got child here. Somebody is a child serial killer. I'm seeing child serial killer, wooded area. Or child serial killer, hold on. Secret, wooded area. He's buried in a wooded area. The devil. Okay. There's something significant to this wooded area here. There's some type of road that's hidden, like a hidden road or something here. Okay, something to do with a hidden road. Okay, there could be grandparents that's in regret of what happened to Sabastian. Okay, I didn't pick up grandparents being involved, but grandparents could definitely know something's not right. This devil energy here. Hopefully he wasn't buried in the woods by a grandparent's house or some shit like that. Okay? But there's this secret wooded area here, okay? That he's buried in. Okay, guys. So let's see. I'm also seeing here obsession, revenge, sacrifice. I feel like the person who was using and abusing Sabastian had some type of sick, twisted aspect and obsession with him. Okay. And it's the person who wanted some type of revenge, because like I said, at some point, it's like Sabastian began to rebel or maybe talk back or resist or speak out or threaten to tell. And this person who had this obsession for him wanted some type of revenge. And this is when he put the pressure on the family to sacrifice him. Spirit is saying. Okay. And y'all, I use so many decks. Hold on. Let me put in that deck. I think I put that deck. But oh no, there it is. Okay. We have Atonement here. You see all these swords in this person's back here. This was ultimate betrayal, sabotage, ruin, and fatal ending. A hate crime. Sebastian Rogers was stabbed in the back by so many damn people that he should have been able to trust. Okay? I'm also seeing here shame, truth, and grief. So somebody is now feeling some type of shame because of the truth of what has happened to Sebastian Rogers and is in grief. Over this. Okay? And I'm seeing intuition at the bottom of this deck. Someone should have listened to their intuition, followed their intuition, or listened to the intuition. This has to do with pleasure. Intuition, pleasure. Yeah, resistance here. He began to resist this sex, this pleasure, and how he was being used. Yeah, rage. Somebody's enraged. Somebody was enraged by his resistance of this pleasure. And that's the reason why they killed him. That's the reason why they had to get rid of him. Spirit is saying. We've got mental conflict here, okay? Somebody's stressed, depressed, worried. All the people involved are stressed. They're worried. They're depressed. They're dealing with anxiety. They're tired. They're dealing with confusions and headaches. They're suffering in silence. They're feeling overwhelmed. Overthinking the situations, annoyed, having sleepless nights, in deep thought. I bet they are, because they know they murdered this young man to cover up this filthy, nasty ass secret here. They're scared. They're wondering. They're in mental conflict. They're troubled. Dealing with insomnia. Everybody involved. Why? Because of these secret things, hidden things, what was done in the dark, the cover up, the shady people, the dirty dealings, the illusions, the fear, the overwhelm. This is sinister, it's evil, it's wicked. With the moon being here, mental conflict, moon here. I bet they are in mental conflict about these secret hidden things. Yeah, why? Because there's lies and deceptions here. These people are liars and deceivers and manipulators. They're sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something. That's why they're in mental conflict, Spirit is saying. Yeah. Why? Why would you be in mental conflict? Because you told some type of fucking lies? What's secret? What's hidden? This death? The fact that he's deceased. The fact that he was murdered. And they are the cause of it. Everybody involved. Everybody involved. Okay. I'm going to go finish up with the oracles before we get into the tarot and break down some other things, okay? Because I used 1, 2, 3, 4 different tarot decks, as well as all of these other oracle cards, as well as doing the spirit reading to make sure I got all the accurate information I could, okay? So we have here emotional storm, okay? The people involved are dealing with an emotional storm. They're dealing with turmoil. They're unstable. They're affected by this situation here. Spirit is saying, okay? Why? Because there's elusive, spidery, webby, dishonest, deceptive trickery as energy here. Lies and deception. That's why they're dealing with an emotional storm. Because they know they lied. Lied to other family members, lied to the public, lied to the authorities. All this manpower and man hours and everything probably went into searching for this boy, and they know he's dead. And they know that they're involved in it. Shocking. Again, turmoil. Somebody knows they're in trouble. The unexpected is going to happen with these people. Why? Because they made a mistake. It says misunderstood, victim, lost soul here. They made some type of mistake while getting rid of him in some way, shape, form, or fashion. There's something that's going to shocking that's going to take place, and it has to do with a mistake that they made here, okay? And these people involved, they're going to reach their breaking point, the limit, the final straw. They're going to be overwhelmed. Somebody is looking at a laptop here, looking at a computer, and going to reach their breaking point because they know they made some type of mistake. They know they made a mistake in doing this. This is sad. Sabastian Rogers was abandoned, neglected. He was left out in the cold, and these people walked away. That's why. That's the reason why they're that's the reason why they're in mental conflict right now. You keep seeing the image of his face in your head. Yeah, because they know they've left. They know they're wearing a mask. They're not who they appear to be. They're hiding their true selves. They're hiding the truth. They're pretenders. They're fakers. They're wearing a mask. They even exaggerated some type of lie when they reported him as missing. They're liars, cheaters, deceivers, manipulators, con artists, sneaking, creeping around, trying to get away with something. They're low down, dirty as individuals. Who? Family. The family. Parents. Something shocking is going to happen with this family here, okay? Mistakes was made because they were exhausted. They could have drove the distance maybe to bury him, or, I mean, after killing somebody, dismembering them, and then, going to bury them, who wouldn't be exhausted? But some type of mistakes was made. Because they were exhausted here, with this exhaustion here, depletion, drained, long journey. But some type of mistakes was made. And they're going to reach their breaking point because they're getting karma, consequences, cause and effect, debts for what they have done to Sabastian Rogers. Okay? Why are they in an emotional storm right now? Because you abandoned the child. Because of your influences, because of your attachments, because of third-party situations, because of your peers that you were teamed up and linked up and schemed up with for your own ill wills. Now you're broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed because of these lies, these deceptions. The shocking thing that's going to happen with this family is going to have their ass trapped, stuck, restricted, unable to move and get out of this situation, stuck, tied down, captive. This is second trapped card we got. I feel like there's persons in authority, whoever is like, either, I don't know if it's one person in the police, with the local police, who is like covering up things, maybe destroying evidence or information or getting rid of it or whatever is going on. They're feeling trapped. This family gonna feel trapped as well here because mistakes was made. Due to exhaustion here, we got pain here. Apprehensive, afraid, cautious. Mistakes was made because somebody was exhausted and maybe the pain of what they had to do to get rid of him. Okay? But they're going to reach a breaking point because they're getting some type of karma here. And now there's sorrow, loss, grief, depression. As it relates to the situation, Spirit is saying. Okay? I'm seeing escaping here. They may try to escape or get away here, or they may just be escaping the situation, trying to avoid the situation, blocking the situation out, pushing the situation away. There's some type of escaping that's going on here with these people that's involved. Okay? Yeah, Spirit is saying they're being haunted. They're dealing with an emotional storm because they are abandoned Sabastian Rogers due to their other influences. Now they're being haunted with memories and flashbacks and trauma and side effects. Spirit is saying the elusive energy, the bluffing energy, the lies, the deceptions, the broken energy is because they accepted a dirty offer for someone dark, sinister, evil, wicked, demonic, satanic, Masonic, and demonic. And that was that wealthy elite person in government, in power, and authority that they accepted a dirty offer from. And they've been haunted by it every damn day. Now they're dealing with bad karma. The family is going to be dealing with some type of bad karma because something shocking is going to take place as it relates to them. Now they're all up in their head. Somebody's all up in their head, overthinking, stress, overanalyzing because they made some type of mistake. They were exhausted due to the pain of the situation here. They're all in their head because they're dealing with bad karma. They accepted this dirty offer. They're being haunted and taunted by what they did. Somebody could even be moving out. Somebody's reached their breaking point because of the karma and the sorrow. Somebody could be trying to move, could be trying to escape, trying to get away. Yeah. You got moving and you got moves in silence. Somebody's trying to move in silence because they're being haunted. What are they being haunted by? Well, they're being haunted by the situation. But who did they take this dirty offer from? The forcer? That wealthy person in power? This is a forcer who forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want, just like they forced themselves upon Sabastian Rogers. And the family took a dirty fucking offer from them to allow that person to abuse their son. And they took a dirty offer from them to eliminate their son, sacrifice their son. Because this forcer that they took this dirty offer from was someone wealthy and elite and high-ranking in power. Now these people, this family is getting back karma. And now they're crying over this person. Now you're sad. Now you're hurt. Now you're upset. Only because of the bad karma from sacrificing your own damn son, allowing your son to be abused like this. They're in their head. Because they made some type of mistakes. And they're being stalked. I told you, whoever this wealthy elite person, okay? Obviously, his goons got goons. Okay? Because he's stalking, he's watching, he's still obsessed with this family and what's going on around them. So there's some type of stalker energy going on. That's got these people in their head. They're being watched, they're being stalked. Because of the situation here. Yeah, but somebody's got the inside scoop on them. Somebody is watching them closely. This is a closer look, nosy up in your business here. This is sitting here with moving, breaking point, karma, grief here. Okay? Somebody's watching the family very closely. Stalking this family, watching this person very closely. Somebody's trying to move in silence to get away because they're reaching their breaking point. Here, okay? Bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying these folks are wolves in sheep's clothing. Period, point blank. They wolves in sheep's clothing. All of them involved. The wealthy elite person and that works for the government and power, wolves in sheep's clothing. The parents, wolves in sheep's clothing. Okay? This person, this wealthy elite person who is abusing Sabastian Rogers, this person is a divination abuser. This person is abusing divination by way of manipulation, okay, to manifest what their desired outcome, what they want here. This person is using some type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells, santeria, or something here, okay? This person also did some type of divination abuser, okay? This person is into the dark arts and he's a fucking abuser, okay? This is also sitting here with romantic love affair. This says sex fix, secret lover here. He was also doing this over Sabastian Rogers here, okay? This is of somebody who put up fake smiles here. Someone who was an obsessive lover. I told you this person had an obsession with Sabastian here. Dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessive, karmic, okay? Photo proof. This person even took photos of Sabastian Rogers, still has the photos or videos of him abusing Sabastian Rogers. Yeah, karmic friends here. The family with this wealthy elite person, they're karmic friends with one another. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close, your enemies closer. Somebody was hooked. Spirits say they wolves and sheep's clothing. This is what happened to Sabastian, y'all. Okay? I believe the parents maybe water sign, earth sign. I know whoever that person in power that was abusing Sabastian, that person kept coming out as an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But I believe the parents may be water sign, earth sign, but it could be differently here, okay? And the reason why I say that is because I got the 3 of coins here, but also and it's interesting because they wanted to come and they came out as knights. Okay, so I thought maybe at first this is some younger people around Sebastian's age, or this was like Sebastian's siblings or something. Okay, but then I later seen them as the Queen of Cups and the however it went. Was the Queen of Cups, King of Coins, something like that, or what have you. But I have a Knight of Coins here. I mean, yeah, Knight of Coins, Knight of Cups here, okay? But they came out here with this 3 of Coins, okay? Now, the 3 of Coins talks about doing it together. It talks about collaboration. It talks about contractual agreements. It talks about a team of things, okay? Things being done together. 4 of Swords, the Fool, 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, okay? So there was some type of collaboration for the purposes of money. To like hurt, to injure, to Sabastian. And when I was first looking at this, I'm like, okay, because the 4 of Swords can mean a lot of different things, okay? At first, when I was looking at this, I'm thinking like, okay, the parents collaborated with somebody to have Sabastian institutionalized in some type of way, or something like that, okay? Because the 4 of Swords can talk about someone who has been hurt or injured or hospitalized, or somebody in recovery or healing, or someone in need of recuperation in some type of way. Okay, the Four of Swords can also talks about, you know, a time of non-action, isolation, going within, silence, rest, taking a break, healing, recalibrating, retreating type of energy. Okay, the Four of Swords just has a lot of different energy, just depends on what's going on. But there's definitely, we definitely know that there was a collaboration with three, at the very least three people. I feel like this is the two parents and that wealthy person in power. Okay. But there could be three, there's at least three, but there could be more who collaborated together for the purposes of money. Okay. This collaboration included like hurting or harming Sebastian in some type of way, which is why this foolish leap of faith was taken. Some type of blind, foolish leap of faith was taken. Okay. Because there was some type of conflict and defeat. There was some type of hostility. Okay. This is sacrificing type of energy, plot twist, abusive type of energy here, okay? It's what the Five of Swords talk about, and the Five of Wands talks about jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, and competition. The Five of Wands talks about personality clashes, okay? Arguing, chaos, misunderstandings, oppositions, tempers flying, lost opportunity, okay? But then I got the Ten of Cups. Okay, so the family is in collaborations with someone else for the purposes of money. Okay, and this is the reason why this judgment was made. This action was taken to hurt, to harm, to injure Sebastian here. Okay, the decision was made. An opportunity presented itself. They foolishly took a leap of faith, and this is they took this leap of faith because of a decision that was made here. You got the Ten of Cups, the Judgment, the Two of Wands, the Emperor, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, so there was some type of conflict here with this Emperor here. This Emperor could be this wealthy person who's in power, who's in authority, a masculine individual who's of the establishment, very action-oriented type of person. This could also be the father. Okay? So the family made some type of judgment based off a decision that was made by this father or this father figure here. Whether this was I feel like this is both that wealthy elite person in power that works for the government, as well as Sebastian's father here, okay? Because there was some type of burdens, hardships, problematic situations, a heavy load, something being on the brink of collapse here, something taking a lot of responsibility, okay? Something had gone over the limit, okay? Someone was overwhelmed, okay? Something being done, someone who was overloaded by a situation here, okay? This collaboration with the family took place because there was some type of proposition offer or proposal that was made to them by the Hierophant here, okay? This Hierophant is someone who is a ruler, a leader, someone in power, authority. I believe this Emperor could be the father here. I feel like both this Hierophant and Sebastian's father is taking on this Emperor energy, but this Hierophant is matter-of-factly that wealthy elite person in power, okay? Because we got the Nine of Coins here. This Hierophant is the one who paid them, okay? Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands. It's Sebastian's energy. Somebody want retaliation, punishment, payback, revenge because of the burdens and the hardships, the problematic situation that he was dealing with because of Sebastian. Okay, and I told you he got to the point where he began to resist. He began to rebel against the sexual abuse. He began to act out or speak out or threaten to tell. This is when the decision was made to take him out, to sacrifice him, to keep from bringing down that wealthy elite person in power, y'all. Okay? So there was a offer, a proposition or proposal that was made by this Hierophant. This person in power or authority here, who paid the 9 of coins, okay, to emotionally fulfill this father or this family here. The Knight of Wands here, like he was already paying them. Like this Hierophant was already paying the family to have romantic, sexual, to emotionally fulfill himself with his own sexual desires with Sabastian Rogers, okay? But he also paid them in the end to sacrifice Sabastian, okay? Now look, Chariot, 5 of coins, okay? After Sabastian was killed, dismembered, he was trafficked here, okay? And he was abandoned, neglected. He was left out in the cold, rejected, alienated, left in harsh conditions, okay? The 5 of coins is all about neglect, abandonment, okay? So what's going on here, yeah? Now we're going to clarify. Okay. Also, the cards that was at the bottom of the deck, of the first deck, tarot deck that I used, we had the Tower and the 10 of Swords. Okay. So a tower is a reckoning. Okay. It's a shocking event. It's something immediate. It happens all of a sudden out the blue like a lightning strike, okay? It's a total wipeout. It's something being destroyed. It's chaos. It's tragedies. It's an upheaval. This tower was due to betrayal, sabotage, ruin, disloyalty, fatal endings, a hate crime, failure, rock bottom, Sabastian being stabbed in the back. Okay. Clarified it, and I got the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and the 5 of Coins here. So there was sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret. There was lies, deceptions, manipulations, trickery, individuals sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something, but ultimately Sabastian was neglected, abandoned, and left out in the cold for money. Okay. I clarified the first spread that I just did, that I just went through with you all, okay, with another tarot deck to make sure I'm seeing what I'm seeing, I'm getting the right answers, okay? So when I clarified the 3 of Coins with that water sign, earth sign individual, I get the 10 of Cups, the family, okay? When I clarified the 4 of Swords, I got the 3 of Pentacles and the Death card here. So there was a collaboration, a contractual agreement that was put in place to hurt, to injure, to cause the death of Sabastian Rogers. Okay. When I clarified the Fool, I got the Knight of Wands here. That's Sabastian's energy here. So there was like someone foolishly took a leap of faith here. Okay. Something being very spontaneous in some type of way. The Fool can also speak to the unknown here. Okay. When I clarify the 5 of Swords, I get the 3 of Swords here. So we know that the 5 of Swords is something not by the rules. It's hostility, defeat, it's conflict, it's abuse. Okay. We have the 3 of Swords. Heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, anguish, third-party situations. Okay. To clarify the Five of Wands, I get the Ten of Swords. Betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, fatal endings, hate crimes, backstabbing energy, cruelty, abuse. To clarify the Ten of Cups, I got, again, the Empress with the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles here, okay? Because remember, they came out as the Knight and the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in the other deck here. This could be Sabastian's siblings. And this is the mother here, okay? This Empress energy is a mother energy. Okay? So this could be his siblings here. Okay? When I clarify judgment, I get the shadow side here. So this judgment, this decision, this action, this evaluation of a situation, that took place here, with someone doing so out of their shadow side, their dark side, their south node. Very sinister, very evil, very wicked, very dark. Okay? To clarify the Two of Wands, I get the Chariot here. Okay? So we know the Two of Wands can speak to an opportunity. It can speak to a discovery. It can speak to a decision or one considering options here. But the Chariot, this is a surge forward. Okay. This is forward movement. Okay. It's trips, journeys, vehicles, traveling, relocations, and everything. A decision was made. Okay. That they decided to move forward on. Okay? To clarify the Emperor, we get the Two of Swords here. So I feel like this Emperor, the Two of Swords can talk about indecision, but regards to one's amount of indecision, at some point in time, a particular decision, a direction, a choice is made. Okay? And this Emperor made a bad decision, made the wrong decision, went in the wrong direction. A lot of times, the Two of Swords talks about one going to the crossroads, selling his soul, making deals with the devil, making deals with Papa Legba in the pockets of the powers that be. But a decision was made nonetheless. To clarify the Ten of Wands, we got the Two of Coins here, okay? So this talks about, the Two of Coins is all about one juggling or struggling or trying to find some type of balance or something in the situation here, okay? To clarify the Four of Cups, we get the Ten of Wands. So this offer, proposition, or proposal was made due to there being some type of burdens, hardships, or problematic situations as it relates to everything else that was going on here. When I clarify the Hierophant, I get the High Priest. This person in power, authority, this wealthy elite person who's in power, who's in authority, who works with the government, this person is a dark priest. He could even be a warlock. He definitely practices very dark, sinister practices here, okay? To clarify the Nine of Coins, I also get the Ace of Coins here, okay? So like, not only was this man paying this family for his regular, random, or however often it was, abuse of Sabastian Rogers, he also gave them the Ace of Coins here to eliminate the problem. When I clarify the Ace of Cups, I get the Emperor again here. Okay? And this could be the father, or this could be this person in power as well. Okay? But the Ace of Cups talks about extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions. It can also speak to emotional fulfillment. Okay? When I clarify the Knight of Wands, which is Sabastian Rogers' energy, okay, we get the Ace of Cups with the Eight of Cups here. Sebastian, before he died, he was in extreme feelings. He was dealing with extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions. This baby was like, he was like really hurt. He was like this cup overfloweth with feelings, with emotions here. He could have been crying. He could have been upset. The Eight of Cups is all about change. Some type of shift. The Eight of Cups can be about walking away. leaving something behind. He was in extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions about something that had changed, like something that was going on here, okay? And I feel like this is him being upset about the abuse or what was going on, or resisting, rebelling in some type of way. And this is why they got rid of him. Look at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Pentacles. This family was paid a large amount of money to eliminate Sabastian. Okay. Quick little side note. I'm seeing the 8 of Coins with the 4 of Wands and the Tower here. Okay. So remember me telling you that there was something going on with the father and his job. Like there's something going on with like the job, with money, with his burdens, dealing with and taking care of Sabastian, also problems within the marriage. And like, it was just, you know, tower moment after tower moment on the job, in the marriage, in the family, and everything. There's a lot of chaos that was happening. Okay. Also, Spirit is telling me that the person who's in power, who's in authority, who abused Sabastian Rogers, he kept coming out as the King of Swords. Okay? With the Magician here. He is a warlock. This guy is a high-ranking warlock. He came out, he kept coming out. He came out as the Hierophant, the High Priest, the Magician, and he also kept coming out as the Star. Whoever this guy is, he is popular, he is well known, he has a large following. Everybody know who this is and know this person's name. And he has a high-ranking position in power, in authority. When I clarify the King of Swords with the Magician, I get Judgment, 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, Chariot. So he is the one who made some type of judgment, some type of decision, took some type of action, okay? Okay. The 7 of Swords talks about lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking and creeping around, deception, manipulations, trickery, hiding things, sneaking away with things, getting away with things here. Yeah. He made it a judgment here. To manipulate a situation or to lie due to some type of conflict and defeat here in a situation here with the Chariot here. So there was this movement forward because this person is in some type of partnership, has some type of partnership or relationship with Sabastian Rogers' family. Okay? Yeah. I'm seeing the 2 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. 2 of Cups talks about partnerships and relationships. The 9 of Cups talks about emotional fulfillment. Hopes, wishes, or dreams coming true. We got the Empress here. The 10 of Cups speaks of the family. The 10 of Coins here. They were paid a large amount of money to 5 of Pentacles to abandon, neglect Sabastian. Okay? 5 of Wands. Retaliation, punishment, payback, revenge, jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, competition here. The Devil. This is temptations. This is lust. This is desires. Okay? This is addictions, addictive patterns of behavior, toxicity, bad habits here. Okay? The World. Completions, endings of a cycle here. 8 of Swords. One feeling stuck, restricted, or unable to move or get out of a situation. 5 of Cups, sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret. 8 of Cups, change here due to this fire sign energy. That's Sabastian's energy. Okay? Who they betrayed. Who they stabbed in the back. They ultimately betrayed unto his death here because of the burdens and the hardships and the problematic situations here because of this Hierophant in the fucking reverse. This is somebody who's supposed to be a leader who is a freaking coward, who's a predator. okay, who foolishly took some type of leap of faith, made some type of deal with the father, who he paid, okay? Yeah. Yeah, he gave a gift of generosity too. Okay? Yeah. That's what's going on here, y'all. That's what happened to Sabastian. If y'all don't get it already, if y'all don't understand already, another deck. Two of Swords. There was a bad decision, a wrong decision that was made to neglect, to the abandon. Sabastian. Page of Wands here. Okay? That's the reason why this chaos, this tragedy, this problem occurred here. That led to his death. Okay? Because a judgment was made. Action was taken. A decision was made due to some type of conflict, hostility, defeat. Okay? A judgment was made to sacrifice him. That's what caused the sadness, the loss, the disappointment, the regret, the grief over Sabastian here. Because of this devilish, toxic, nasty, evil, wicked, demonic ass energy here of the devil. This tower happened because of this devil energy here. This was ultimate betrayal, Spirit is saying. The Ten of Swords is clarifying death. Devil is clarifying the tower. Five of Cups is clarifying the Page of Wands, which is Sebastian's energy. Five of Swords is clarifying the Five of Pentacles. Judgment is clarifying the Two of Swords. I don't know how to make it any more clear. I've used so many decks and the same information is coming out. I got no reason to make it up. Okay? Then I get the Magician, the Emperor, the Chariot, the Lovers, and the King of Swords here. The Lovers is sex. This air sign was having sex with Sabastian. Okay? This is somebody in power. He's a magician. He's an emperor. He's somebody in power and authority. He's of the establishment. He works for the government. And he was traveling to have sexual relations with Sabastian. Okay? And so things got out of hand. And so Sabastian began to rebel, resist, speak up, speak out, threaten the towel or whatever, and they had to get rid of him. This person in power forced the family to get rid of Sabastian. And the father is the one who made the decision. Or this emperor is the one who made the decision here, okay? Justice is at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody in government, somebody in authority, someone who works for the Justice Department here. This is what's going on here, y'all. I can't even make it up. Okay? Can't even make it up. Spirit, are there any other messages that I need to share? Any other messages that I need to share as it relates to the situation? Look, I'm seeing technology and the law here. This family could be being watched by the government. Okay? I'm seeing power, secret society here. Gosh. Empowerment, secret society, health issues, murder, injustice, enslavement, ritual sacrifice. I told you. Childhood trauma. Power talks about someone in a position of authority with fame or recognition who abuses their power and authority. This is the person who made this second bad decision. This person is also in a secret society. He's a Freemason, or is he's in some type of cult, covenant, or secret society of some kind who made this judgment here, okay? The decision was made to neglect and abandon, to hurt, to harm, to get rid of Sabastian here, who had health issues, who had a genetic illness. Okay? He was murdered. Spirit is saying he was a victim of injustice. He was enslaved. He was ritualistically sacrificed by a ritual priest. Okay? Or because of a ritual priest. He was a human sacrifice, a blood sacrifice. He went through childhood trauma. He was abused. He was abandoned. Yeah. I'm seeing fall of civilization, greed, corruption, indulgence, ignorance. I'm seeing the devil here. Okay, dark magic, possessed, curse, exorcist, even. I'm seeing alternative sexuality here with government here. This person, this alternate sexuality, we can talk about somebody who's a sexual minority, a Casanova, asexual, somebody who's into polygamous. You know what I'm saying? Basically, somebody who has like this, like a alternative sexuality, okay, of any kind, okay, someone bisexual, someone homosexual, someone, you know, asexual, you know, any type of sexual. This government official. Look at this card. Look at this card that says government. Okay, let me get this where y'all can see it. Can y'all see this? Okay. Do y'all see this? With this alternative sexuality. This motherfucker likes, excuse my language, boy booty. And he's still watching this family. Yeah. Secrets here. Secret agenda, secret affair, kept in the dark, secrets exposed. These secrets are being exposed. He was discriminated on. This says social, religious, limitation, or disease. Sexual. He was discriminated against because he has a disability. Didn't I tell you he was preyed on specifically? He was seen as an easy target because of his disability, which is why he was satanically, ritualistically abused, why he endured this childhood trauma, why he was ultimately sacrificed, why he was sexually abused. Like, come the fuck on, bro. There was even magic that was done. Yeah. Heard any other messages? Yeah, loss of a loved one due to death. He is deceased. He's not missing. He said, yeah, he's missing. His body's still missing, but he's deceased. They killed him. They killed him. They abandoned him. This says death, abandonment, unexplained disappearances. This family is being watched. This is with this technology here. Somebody is using technology, could even possibly be abusing technology. The law is, okay, because they're watching this family here, okay, which they should be watching. They ask, okay, so maybe there are some good people in that's investigating the situation that is watching the family or something like that. However, if this is that person who works for the government that's like putting pressure on this family to make sure they don't say anything and watching what they're doing, what they're saying, what they got going on, they could be having somebody to watch the family, okay? Here, what else? What other messages? So I'm seeing truth seeker here. Some type of investigation or spying is going on here, okay? There's some questioning of authority that's going to happen, or it should be happening, spiritual questioning. But this says, this truth seeker says investigation, spying, questioning of authority, spiritual questioning here. Okay, I'm seeing addiction here. Somebody could have an addiction. Someone is addicted to Sabastian, abusing Sabastian, or either somebody has an addiction, like they're a functioning fucking addict here. Yeah, could be his caretaker. Whoever his caretaker is a functioning addict, has an addiction, like alcohol addiction or drug addiction, like I don't know, some type of addiction here. Okay, his caretaker, who could be about to hit rock bottom. Okay, reaching their breaking point here. Okay, because of this situation, because the loss of a loved one here, because this truth seeker, because there's some type of investigations going on. Look at this shit here, y'all. Romance, sexual assault. He was being sexually assaulted, y'all. He was a victim of sexual assault by this predator. Execution. It's the reason why he was killed. Yeah, and it's so interesting because this execution card says executed snitch. He began to talk or speak out or resist or rebel. He was executed. This literally says executed snitch. They took him out because he began to speak out. He began to resist. Yeah, he endured some type of torture. He was a victim of torture. He was being tortured. He was being abused. Okay. Got bully at the bottom of the deck. So this person in power could be a bully, a tormentor, okay, who used Sabastian Rogers as a scapegoat, who's seeing him as an easy fucking target. This bully is nothing but a flying monkey. Yeah. That's what happened to Sabastian Rogers. Okay. Look at him. That's what happened to Sabastian Rogers, y'all. Okay. So I hope this gave you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to this situation. I hope it provides the authorities, the proper authorities, the decent authorities, those who are righteous and upstanding, the truth and the clarity they need to solve this case, to close this case, to bring closure for the loved ones who did love and care about the family, the friends, or whomever, the friends or the, whoever else was connected to this young man that cares about him. Bring them some type of closure, but especially for the authorities so they could bring people to justice. Things like this pisses me off because even if the family was held responsible for his disappearance or what happened to him or what have you, the abuses that he endured in leading up to the situation and why he was killed would likely be buried. It would likely be covered up to protect that person in power. And that really pisses me off. But like I said, guys, I hope this gave y'all the truth and the clarity. Okay, I did my best. I gave y'all as much information as I possibly could about this situation. For those of you who would like to contact me, look at this. You can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. I literally just picked up this other deck, guys, that I didn't use. Hold on. And it says enemy and fortune here. So this enemy paid a fortune to these people to cover this matter up, y'all. Okay? This shit is disturbing. It's beyond disturbing. Okay? But yeah. Yeah. So for those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through CASHAPP, which is $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep, watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, keep peace and protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Until the next time, guys, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.